My dearest listener, if you found this video today, it's a sign that your guardian angels have a special message meant just for you. They have recently uncovered a profound truth about who you really are, and their reaction is one of surprise and awe. You see, they had previously formed a misconception about you, an assumption that turned out to be completely mistaken. For reasons that remain shrouded in mystery, this individual had made judgments about you without truly taking the time to understand who you are at your core. They convinced themselves that they had you all figured out, believing with unwavering certainty that they knew precisely what kind of person you were. This judgment, however, was not based on actual knowledge or facts. It was simply a projection of their own assumptions, fears, and perhaps even their own insecurity. They held onto these beliefs with unwarranted certainty, allowing these misconceptions to color every interaction and every thought they had about you. Their mind had created an elaborate fiction about your character, your intentions, and your true nature, building an entire narrative that existed solely in their imagination. As a direct result of these misguided beliefs, their demeanor towards you might have been distant, cold, or even hostile, reflecting their completely misguided opinions and the false reality they had constructed in their minds. You may have sensed this distance, felt the chill in their interactions, or noticed the walls they had built around themselves whenever you were near. Their body language, their tone of voice, and their overall energy may have communicated rejection, dismissal, or even disdain. This coldness wasn't truly about you. It was about the fictional version of you that lived in their mind, a version that bore no resemblance to your authentic self. They may have avoided eye contact, kept conversations brief and superficial, or shown clear signs of discomfort in your presence, all because they were interacting with a phantom of their own creation rather than the real, wonderful person standing before them. But now, a significant and transformative shift has occurred that will change everything between you. Your true self has been revealed to them in ways they never expected, and they are now seeing you in a completely new light. A light that illuminates all the beauty, kindness, and authenticity they had been blind to before. This revelation didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual awakening that unfolded through various encounters, observations, and perhaps divine intervention. They began to notice small things: the way you treat others with genuine kindness, how you handle difficult situations with grace, your natural warmth that draws people in, and the authentic joy you bring to everyday moments. This change is not just internal, but will be evident in every way they interact with you moving forward. Their entire energy will shift, their approach will soften, and their previous defensive walls will crumble as they recognize the beautiful soul they had overlooked for so long. You will start to notice a positive and profound transformation in your relationship with this person that goes far beyond surface-level pleasantries. The previous misunderstandings and barriers that seemed insurmountable are beginning to dissolve like morning mist, replaced by a newfound appreciation, respect, and genuine admiration for who you genuinely are. This shift will manifest in countless ways: longer conversations filled with real connection, invitations to spend time together, a warmth in their voice that wasn't there before, and a genuine interest in your thoughts, feelings, and experience. They'll seek you out instead of avoiding you, include you in plans, and show a level of care and attention that may surprise you. The very person who once seemed indifferent or even hostile will become someone who values your presence, cherishes your friendship, and sees you as a blessing in their life. Embrace this change with an open heart, knowing that your true self is finally being recognized and valued in all its magnificent glory. Your guardian angels are guiding this shift, orchestrating every moment and encounter to ensure that your authenticity shines through and makes a meaningful, lasting impact on this person's life. This divine intervention isn't just about changing their perception. It's about revealing the powerful influence your genuine spirit has on the world around you. The angels have been working behind the scenes, opening this person's eyes and heart to see what has always been there: your beautiful, authentic self that deserves to be seen, appreciated, and loved for exactly who you are. They have recently come to know you better through a series of revealing encounters and observations, and they are absolutely astonished by the truth they've uncovered about you. It turns out you're not at all who they thought you were, and they are shocked by this revelation in the most beautiful way possible. The person they had constructed in their mind, perhaps cold, unfriendly, arrogant, or unapproachable, has been completely shattered and replaced by the reality of your warmth, kindness, humor, and genuine spirit. They are questioning how they could have been so wrong, how they could have missed something so obvious, and how they allowed their own biases and fears to blind them to the wonderful person who was right in front of them all along. This shock isn't just surprise, it's a profound awakening that has left them reevaluating everything they thought they knew about reading people and making judgments. People often make assumptions without understanding the full story, which can lead to missing out on valuable friendships, connections, and life-changing relationships that could have enriched their lives immeasurably. This tendency to judge quickly, often based on superficial observations or past experiences, creates invisible barriers that prevent genuine human connection. Your situation is a perfect example of how these snap judgments can rob people of the opportunity to know someone truly special. This person was convinced they had you figured out, categorized, and understood, but recent events, conversations, or simply observing your authentic interactions with others have compelled them to completely reassess their perspective. They've witnessed your kindness in action, seen your genuine care for others, observed your integrity in challenging situations, and experienced firsthand the positive energy you bring to every space you enter. You've managed to completely stun them and shift their entire perspective of you simply by being yourself, authentic, genuine, and true to your values and character. This transformation in their perception didn't require you to change anything about who you are or put on a performance to win their approval. Your natural way of being, your authentic responses to life's challenges and joys, and your consistent character have spoken louder than any words ever could. They might wonder how they formed such a mistaken view of you initially, but this confusion often stems from their own insecurities, past negative experiences that clouded their judgment, or perhaps fear of being vulnerable with someone they perceived as different from them. Sometimes people project their own fears and inadequacies onto others, creating false narratives that have nothing to do with reality and everything to do with their own internal struggles. Now they see you in a completely new light, and genuinely admire and adore the real you, the person who was there all along, waiting to be truly seen and appreciated. This newfound admiration isn't superficial or temporary, it's a deep recognition of your character, your heart, and the positive impact you have on the world around you. They are eager to truly get to know you on a deeper level and build a meaningful friendship with the person they had so foolishly overlooked before. The desire to connect with you now comes from a place of genuine appreciation and recognition of your worth, not from obligation or politeness. They want to understand your perspective, learn from your experiences, share in your joys, and be someone you can count on in return. Witnessing your genuine kindness and generosity in action has made it impossible for them to maintain the false image they had created in their minds about who you are. They've seen you help others without expecting anything in return, watched you show compassion in difficult situations, observed your patience with those who might not deserve it, and witnessed the authentic joy you find in simple moments. These observations have completely dismantled every preconceived notion they held about you, replacing them with admiration, respect, and a deep appreciation for your character. Your actions have spoken so clearly and powerfully that no amount of mental resistance or stubborn adherence to old assumptions could withstand the truth of who you really are. There's absolutely no need to panic, worry, or blame yourself for their previous misconceptions and the distance that may have existed between you. Their assumptions reflect far more about their own mindset, fears, and past experiences than they ever did about you or your character. You were never the problem. Their inability to see clearly was the only barrier that existed. They feel genuine guilt, and regret for not taking the time to truly get to know you before making judgments, and they are now facing the full weight and repercussions of that oversight. This guilt isn't just surface-level embarrassment, it's a deep recognition of how wrong they were and how much time was wasted in misunderstanding. They realize they could have had your friendship, your positive influence, and your genuine connection much sooner if they had simply been open-minded and given you a fair chance from the beginning. This eye-opening experience has led them to fundamentally change their approach to life and the people they encounter, embracing a much more open, compassionate, and understanding mindset. They've learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of quick judgments and the importance of giving people genuine opportunities to show who they really are. This transformation extends beyond just their relationship with you. It's changing how they interact with everyone, making them more aware of their own biases and more committed to seeing people clearly rather than through the filter of their assumptions. You've inspired this profound transformation through your sincerity, warmth, and authentic way of being in the world, showing them what they were missing when they closed their heart and mind to possibility. They can no longer view you as they once did, because your authentic self naturally draws people to you like a magnet, creating connections that feel effortless and genuine. Your authenticity has a power that cannot be denied or ignored. It cuts through pretense, dissolves barriers, and creates space for real human connection. Perhaps they were initially intimidated by you, which is not uncommon when people perceive someone as beautiful, confident, well-rounded, and comfortable in their own skin. Your confidence and authenticity can sometimes evoke feelings of jealousy, inadequacy, and self-doubt in others, especially if they are struggling with their own self-esteem or feeling insecure about their place in the world. Instead of recognizing these feelings as their own issues to work through, they may have projected these uncomfortable emotions onto you, creating a false narrative that justified their distance and discomfort. Take this entire experience as a powerful reminder to stay confident in who you are, and never let others' judgments, misconceptions, or temporary opinions steer you off your destined path or dim your natural light. Your worth and value are not determined by whether others recognize them immediately. They exist independent of external validation or approval. Don't be swayed by the opinions of those who haven't given you a fair chance to demonstrate your true qualities, your genuine heart, and the positive impact you can have on their lives. Remember that everyone who takes the time to truly know you ends up seeing the wonderful, funny, compassionate, and remarkable person you are. This pattern will continue throughout your life because authentic goodness cannot be hidden forever. It always finds a way to shine through and touch the hearts of those who are open to receiving it. You might notice a significant shift in this person's behavior towards you, but don't be alarmed or suspicious of this change. It is entirely positive, genuine, and rooted in their newfound understanding of who you really are. This change is completely authentic and comes from a place of genuine recognition and appreciation, not from manipulation or hidden agendas. Their previous views and actions were based on incorrect assumptions about you, misconceptions of a person who never truly existed except in their imagination. They had been interacting with a fictional version of you that they had created in their mind, complete with characteristics, motivations, and intentions that had no basis in reality. Now they've let go of those false impressions completely and are eager to build a real, meaningful friendship with the actual you, the person who has been there all along, waiting to be truly seen and appreciated. As they get to know you better, they'll discover that you're exactly the kind of person they want and need in their life. Someone who brings positivity, authenticity, and genuine care to every relationship. They admire how you show love to those you care about, the way you prioritize genuine connections over superficial interactions, and how you live life with joy, enthusiasm, and an open heart. They want to be a part of that positive energy, to share in the warmth and light you bring to the world, and to experience the kind of authentic friendship that enriches life immeasurably. You've already inspired them to open their mind and let go of prejudices and limiting beliefs in various aspects of their life, showing them what's possible when we approach others with openness and genuine curiosity rather than judgment and assumption. Be open to the possibility of forming a new meaningful friendship with this person, and continue to be your genuine self, as they have come to appreciate and cherish about you. Let your naturally forgiving nature guide you forward, not because you need to excuse their past behavior, but because forgiveness opens the door to beautiful new beginnings and authentic connection. This friendship has the potential to become something truly beautiful, deep, and lasting if given a chance, as it is now rooted in honesty, truth, and genuine recognition of each other's authentic self. The foundation has been laid not on false pretenses or misconceptions, but on the solid ground of seeing and appreciating each other clearly. They now hold you in the highest regard and want you to know this without any doubt or uncertainty about their genuine feelings. They acknowledge their previous mistakes with humility and sincere regret, fully understanding how wrong they were to be so quick to judge without knowing the real you or giving you a fair opportunity to show your true character. Now that they see through to your authentic self, they genuinely admire, and respect you in ways that go far beyond surface-level appreciation. You both share more in common than either of you might have initially realized, and developing a meaningful, deep relationship with you could offer valuable lessons, growth opportunities, and the kind of friendship that enhances both of your lives in beautiful and unexpected ways. Every single day you continue to impress those around you with your vibrant personality, your genuine kindness, and your naturally warm heart that seems to have endless capacity for caring about others. It can be hard for people to grasp that someone like you actually exists, in a world that can sometimes seem cold, disconnected, and focused on superficial things rather than genuine human connection. Yet you always manage to be a beacon of light, hope, and positivity even in dark times, challenging times, and moments when others might lose faith in the goodness of humanity. Your very existence reminds people that authentic kindness, genuine care, and real human warmth still exist in the world. And that's a gift beyond measure. Though it took some time for this person to recognize your true self and see past their own misconceptions and fears, your inherent brightness, warmth, and positive energy continue to attract people to you like moths to a flame. They are drawn to the genuine warmth and positivity you effortlessly radiate without even trying, the way you make others feel seen and valued, and the authentic joy you bring to ordinary moments. You might not fully realize the profound impact you have on those around you, but they cannot ignore it once they've experienced it firsthand. The way you light up a room, make others feel welcome and valued, and bring out the best in people is something that leaves a lasting impression on everyone who has the privilege of truly knowing you. They now understand completely how wrong they were about you and genuinely regret all the time lost in not having you as a friend, mentor, and positive influence in their life. They hope with all their heart that it's not too late for you to forgive them for their past misjudgments, their coldness, and their failure to see the wonderful person who was right in front of them all along. This regret comes from a deep understanding of what they missed out on and a sincere desire to make things right moving forward. Move through life with unshakable confidence, knowing that others' judgments, misconceptions, and temporary opinions do not define you, limit you, or diminish your worth in any way. Those who take the time to truly know you, to see past surface appearances and engage with your authentic self, will always come to see your genuine heart, your beautiful spirit, and the positive impact you have on the world around you. This is your truth, and it will continue to be revealed to person after person as you move through life with authenticity and grace. Lord, may these words find a place within their heart, guiding them through their journey of self-discovery, acceptance, and recognition of their own beautiful worth. Grant them the strength to rise above misconceptions and judgments, knowing that their true essence shines brighter than any misunderstanding could ever dim. Let forgiveness and understanding flow freely between them and others, allowing new friendships to blossom like flowers in spring and old wounds to heal completely. Wrap them in the warmth of your love and protection as they continue to inspire and uplift those around them with their authentic spirit and genuine heart. Take a moment to let these words resonate deeply with your spirit and settle into your heart. Remember, you are loved and protected by the universe, cherished by your guardian angels, and valued beyond measure. Type 555 to claim this message and the blessings it carries for yourself. And please leave a positive comment for others who might need a boost of positivity, encouragement, and reminder of their own worth in their day.